Without a doubt, a question in your guys' mind is definitely, where's the next unreleased prop video? Well, I have one for you today. This is part 2 out of 5 from my unreleased props island video series. And without further, this island is a mix of a lot of things, like Chapter 2 Season 7 and Chapter 2 Season 8, as well as a bit of Chapter 3 things. So, without further ado, sorry for the lag, I shall show you what we got in here, as I have not really publicly shown this island before. You may have seen bits of it from the new Unreleased props video with the thumbnail of the gnome, alien tree, the Rocket League car, and the poster, which are all right here, actually. I still have them here. But yeah, anyway, let's just get straight to it. So all like the general props, the unreleased props we've had at the time are all in this general area. First, I'll go over all the boring stuff like the walls and whatnot. These are glitch variants of the primal. I forget what the location name is called. I don't know. It's the primal version of Salty Towers. These are glitched builds from that. I believe transferring them to Season 13 and then transferring them back to current glitches them and make them look like this, and they just look terrible and horrible, and I hate them. That's also how we got the this corner piece for Durr Burger, doing the exact same thing. Again, not a lot of exciting stuff in this area, just a bunch of regular crap. This would have been the Rick and Morty office. It would have had the squid and crap on the table, except those are all gone. I mean, the billboard, the whiteboard's still here somehow. I believe it's actually canon. Not canon. I believe it's in Save the World actually, which is kind of funny. So it won't like disappear forever. This is the one little small hut from the bridge, if you remember that at all. I began making the roadside like diner that was next to the gas station. I believe that gas station is this one. Yeah, this one. Oh yeah, and another thing, the garage pieces from that like time have actually came back. Also, fun fact, this garage would have been the one in Homely Hedges in Kremlin Island, by the way, but I had to change it due to the fact that it got removed. But now it's added back, so all is well, I guess. This is from the Predator biome. I forget the name of it. Stealthy Stronghold. This is from Stealthy Stronghold. The floors and stuff and the door have been removed from the files. I don't know why though, but the walls, and for some reason, I think these walls might be released actually. Yeah, it's apparently they got memory, so I guess they are released. This is the gas station from that same bridge that little building is from, I believe. I copied a lot of this stuff from my one friend Dorito13135. You guys might remember him. He haven't done a video on this channel with him in a while. This is the one building we wanted very much from Pleasant Park in Chapter 2. So we do have this building, finally. We did have this building, finally. A lot of the shark stuff, some of the stuff is actually, like, unreleased still. They didn't add all the destroyed shark pieces. This is the vault from the shark. Again, not much there. Yeah, a bunch of other prefabs and stuff. This is from the Homely Hill, one of the Homely Hills houses. This was one of my favorite buildings from the Chapter 2 map, is this building right here. It was by Retail Row. 2 of the IO helicopter pads, 4 of the IO small huts. A remake of the remastered Grandma's house from Chapter 2, which got destroyed by a primal. Like a primal spire, which sucks, but whatever. This house right here, that was by Misty Meadows. One of the destroyed houses, again, one of my favorites. This would have had that weird case reference. I forget what the reference was for. There would have been like a red case with like a big nut on it. Again, I don't know what it was referencing. But yeah, 2 of the primal buildings before they were released. As you can see, some of the textures are broken. Like once this stuff got like added back officially, a lot of these textures came back. Not all of them though. I don't know why. Still never got the white primal truck. It's kind of sad about that. And they also never released this with the gas station prefab. Like this building right here, that was right behind this. They didn't release that with the prefab. So it's still unreleased. This is one of the canoe buildings. I forget exactly where this was. I believe it was by Compact Cars, the landmark. This is one of the pipe dudes, except one of the pipes are gone, I guess? No idea why. A bunch of the other icons of Chapter 2. The Pipe Man, he is the individual props too, by the way. As well as the Hay Man, he's also individual props too. It's always good to have this in case you ever wanted to use the all prop version of Hay Man instead of the one singular prop, because we do have that version of him as well, except that one's in Save the World. So if you don't have Save the World, you probably won't be able to see it. This is Truckosaurus, the Chapter 2 one that was laying on the shore. And this is Grumpy Gravel, I believe. And then this is also the Toilet Man that was on that one random island, I believe. That's about it for all the builds and stuff. Actually, no, it's not. I haven't gone over it. This would have been the one that housed the Ghostbusters car. Right here. This was from Profound Point, I think. I forget what the landmark name was. Oh wait, no, it's not. It wasn't Profound Point. It was by Steamy Stacks. This is one of the houses from that landmark that was nearby. This is the sheriff's office. I believe this is a Pleasant Park house, as well as... Actually, no, this one's a retail row house. Although, a lot of the textures inside are broken. As well as ones... Oh, yeah. I'd say the most unfortunate building of all of these is the Raven house. Like, this house has gone through so much crap, it's actually kind of sad. Like, so much stuff died from this house. This house used to be black, by the way, and the roofs also used to be black. Like, the black texture just, like, died. The inside textures, I believe, are all purple, too, so those all died. This was a purple texture, I believe, in here, so those all died. That bear used to be purple. That's also dead. But yeah, this house just couldn't stop getting, like, destroyed. Also, I believe right here would have been the really tall basketball net. That prop is gone, sadly, so that doesn't exist anymore. This is one of the unreleased Craggy Cliffs buildings we did not get as a prefab. This is Dusted Depot. What's left of it anyway, because the blue part of the depots are gone. One of the Dusty Docks prefabs. Another Dusty Docks prefab. Got these from SkevBZ. Another name you probably haven't heard in a while. The Big Shots building from over by Caddy Corner. The Holly Hedges Garden Center, which has been taken over by the aliens back when we got it in Chapter 2, Season 7. Good times. This is one of the This would have been one of those like swamp kind of buildings from Stealthy Stronghold. This is heavily dead as those pieces are gone. Probably not going to come back either, unless it gets added to Save the World. This is the one house on the island by Misty Meadows. It was over by the dam as well. Another Pleasant Park house. This is the Chapter 2 version of it. And the textures, surprisingly, aren't all dead. Like, kind of amazing if you think about it. Another one of my favorite landmarks is Profound Point, which I believe was turned into Alato Auto. And it would have had the boats hanging over the side of this. And one of the most infamous buildings for having an uncompleted wall for the entire chapter. It has been uncompleted from Chapter 2, Season 5, all the way to the end of Chapter 2. Such as the infamous seaweed over by Steamy Stacks that never got cleaned up. But I do not have that, because we couldn't get that. It was in Chapter 2, Season 8, I believe, is when that was around. But yeah, this is one of the small buildings from Risky Reels. This was one of the huts from Risky Reels. And I believe I don't actually have the main Risky Reels building. Kinda disappointed about that. Oh, I moved the gas station from over there to over here. And this is one of the garages over by Holly Hedges. Some of the roofs and such came back, except not everything though, which is kind of disappointing. But whatever. Don't plan on using it anyway. Again, okay, that's for all the buildings. Actually, no, these two. Two of my most favorite buildings from Chapter 2 are these two. The destroyed blue house over by Pleasant and the destroyed greenhouse over by Salty. I was so freaking happy when we finally got these two buildings. Like, you have no idea how, like, thrilled I was just to finally have these. Again, this is the one with the infamous basement. I was just so happy to have those finally. I forget exactly where this was on that map. I believe it was over by Craggy Cliffs. The chairs all lined up with the bear on them and then the scarecrow. This was by Believer Beach. One of those things we just copied for whatever reason. Bunch of primal stuff. Again, we have all this stuff now, which is actually good. Pretty happy about that. Sadly, don't have this barricade yet, as well as this barricade. So we're still waiting for those. Now for the props. Oh yeah, another thing, the tornado one was still unreleased. This would have had the golden toilet on it with a gnome inside. The infamous Rocket League shelf that would have had a poster in the back, except it's gone. It's been removed. And the ghost desk, but without the ghost logo. Not any of. I'm pretty much not like any of this stuff is rare anymore because it's all been spread basically. Another two infamous props we all know and love: Abraham Lincoln and the Washington Monument, which is literally just a bunch of stretched walls. This Softie's head would have glowed in the dark when it was nighttime, but that has been long since removed. Two of the infamous gnomes. The blue gnome, which I'm proud to say I'm the one who actually suggested getting this from the BR map when the main island glitch was still in creative. Be thankful for me for telling people to get it, because if I did not tell anyone to get it, no one would have known that it existed, and no one would have got it. Another gnome I didn't know existed was what we have nicknamed it as the Hitler gnome, as his hand is raised in a questionable fashion, and he's not holding the lantern as he would be. On the map, he would have been patting like a gnome on the shoulder, I believe, with that hand. That's why he doesn't have the lantern. This is the unreleased cake. As you can see, the candles are still lit on it. I mean, it has memory, but it is still unreleased, as the released ones do not have lit candles for some reason. I don't know why. It's just like that. All the unreleased bears at the time. Not the purple one, though, because, well, the purple one would have been that white one there, except it's dead. This is unreleased because it's wood instead of metal. Let's see what else. Oh, the unreleased gas station signs. One of them would have been rusty, which is the one from the primal area, but that is gone. But we actually have it now. The caddy corner one would have been right here as well, but that's also gone. Yeah. Oh yeah, the little remnants of the authority we had at the time. These 3 floors right here. And one of the only Save the World walls we had at the time. Couple IO things here. All the whiteboards and stuff. This full board, one of my favorite boards. Yeah, that's about it from this general area. Oh, and these trees finally came back, which I'm so happy about. Like, you have no idea. Anyway, moving on over here, this is my recreation of Logjam. A lot of stuff is missing still. There's a more complete version on another island I have. I will be showing that later on sometime when I get a chance to. And since the memory has changed, I had to, like, way back in the day, if you don't remember, you had to, like, spread stuff out on the heat maps because the memory works so weirdly. And this took up, like, so much, so I had to put it all the way in the corner of the map just so I could put it on here. But yeah, this is the entire primal Trump Tower. I mean, some of these walls are still technically unreleased because of the color, but most of them are still released anyway. Anyway, moving on to over here. This is when the whole infamous Chapter 3 incident happened, where a lot of the Save the World props that people spawned in Chapter 2 Season 8 got leaked. As well as the Chapter 3 stuff that got leaked. So we'll just start with the Save the World like devices, as there's not much of them anymore. This is the clay pigeon launcher. It kind of works, it just doesn't stop launching them. This is the radio with the ridiculous hitbox. Like, look at the size of this hitbox on this. It's ridiculous. This is the Eye of the Storm, I believe. Do not put this near anything if you have it. Here, I'll just show you. I'll just show you an example. So let's see. We'll just place this prefab right here. Alright, see this prefab right here? It's perfect. Like, everything about it is perfect. Now watch when you put this near it. It deletes the entire freaking thing. And I believe if you have it in your inventory, it acts the same way too. Or maybe not. It's only when you place it, I think. Yeah, do not place it near anything, because you will destroy, like, everything near it. And remember, the hitbox is also relatively large, too. So again, be careful. 2 of the Storm King props. The Infinite Rift is somehow still alive after all these years. The storm chest is sadly gone, and a lot of other save the world things, such as the Atlas. This is the troll chest. What would have been the troll chest? You can. There's actually a way you can undo the glow. Watch this. Oh wait, I think you have to pickaxe it. Hang on. Let me change something real quick. Harvesting. I still have yet to figure out all of this new, like, UI crap. I hate it. There, 100%. Oh wait, no, that's weapon. What am I doing? Pickaxe construction, default. Yeah, I bet you didn't. I bet you guys didn't know that. Now you can see the chest. Pretty cool. This thing I hate with all my heart. It's annoying. This thing, if you place this anywhere, you cannot delete this switch. You can try all you cannot delete this switch. Oh. Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait, the haystack? What? Now I can't get back in it. That's... Huh. Okay then. This is from Party Royale. This is from a unreleased Save the World device. This is the dungeon statue. This is one of the constructor devices that you're given. A lot further along, we finally got 2 Salty Springs buildings from Chapter 2. I was so happy when we got those. Yeah, and a lot of the Save the World stuff, I will show all this stuff in full when I get to the dedicated Save the World prop island, which I will show in the future. Hopefully relatively soon. But yeah, that is about it for this map. Thank you for watching part 2 of the Unreleased Prop Island tours. And yeah, I shall see you guys in the next one. See ya.